Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading, and this is for Taurus Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement in their chart. Jupiter may also resonate with the reading. Cross watchers are always welcome. Cross watchers, if I describe someone and you know that it is not you, it is not you. Just because you are connecting with a Taurus, you're going to assume that whom I'm describing here is you. So please don't, this is not a personal reading. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming. And in the live stream, you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. Click that link. You'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video and your next video will be a full reading. So Taurus, if you want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color, follow me on Instagram. If you also want to book, or if you want to know your the date here will be March the 22nd to March the 31st. If you also want to know your financial forecast, follow me on Instagram as well. If you are into twin flame readings, almost personal readings, pick a card and channel messages. Subscribe to the other channel, that is Timeless Tarot 111, also in the description box. And if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. And if you resonate with the reading, congratulations, for I am doing a collective reading. So Taurus, I would appreciate if you can click the like and subscribe. And of course, share sa ating mga kababayan na Taurus. Napaka-Pilipino naman. Taurus. Paki-subscribe naman. So, your first card is the Two of Swords. You know, it's I can see here it's a, Two of Swords represents stalemate, right? It's stalemate, truce. Kind of, you're sitting on a fence here. This is a crossroad towards a very difficult decision for a few numbers of you. You already made your decision to cut off the connection. Although it's a painful choice though, right? Very stressful decision. But if this will brings you, let's say, the peace of mind, I think that you're going to do it, right? For a few numbers of you, you're probably thinking, should I do it? Now, it indicates that you are struggling, to make or avoiding a difficult decision. Also, you're not seeing clearly in this, right? There's, for a few numbers of you, there's a denial here. You're still giving your person another chance. There's also some avoidance, You're blocking something. Could be an emotion that you're blocking. The sadness. Well, no one wants to be sad. That's for sure. You're neglecting. But, sadness and failures are emotions. So it needs to be felt. It's not always Christmas like we always say here. Not always present. Giving you presents. Yep, it's part of the journey. Although I can see your Ten of Cups though, something is about to change here, if I may say. Your first two cards are very powerful. It contradicts. Let's see how the flow goes. It is a reunion, probably a person who's really far from you. You and this person is going to have a reunion. A harmonious relationship is about to come here. I'm not saying that, just because your first card is your Two of Swords, it is going to, that would be just the beginning of the story. But the flow here, as I can see, it's kind of like stitching, towards, you may see the scrap here are really raw. You're not seeing the entire package, but because of that, you know, acknowledging that the rawness of your journey, it will lead you towards your fate, the destiny. You know, it's also a fulfillment for your well-being. The Ten of Cups here represents an emotional and spiritual fulfillment. It tells you that you're gonna live your happy ever after. So, yes, it might be sound contradicting, but with the Seven of Wands here, how does it happen? With the Seven of Wands, you know, with the Seven of Wands, I can see here that you are going to be very strategic. Strategic because Seven of Wands represents that you're defending yourself, you know, towards the abuse of other people. You know, it might be, you might also be feeling that you are under attack. This is kind of like standing up for your beliefs, standing up for yourself. I can see here that there's a force here. You're becoming assertive. Probably you're also in the verge of you are juggling, right? Should I going to do this? Because you're already considering. You might be in a verge of, or you might be in a sitting in a fence of a hard decision, but you're going to leave whatever is not working for you. With the Six of Wands, an announcement, happiness, celebration, right? With the Five of Wands here, I can sense that with the Five of Wands, well, this might be because you're not going to allow the conflicts, the fighting, arguments anymore. There's struggles, battles. You might also be competing with other people, you know, but you're not going to, let's say, participate in this petty, you know, energies. You don't want that anymore. With the Six of Pentacles here, what you are wanting here is to have a transaction, an equal give and take, right? An equal give and take wherein you need an equal respect and equal love. With a Judgment, of course, what you wanted here is self-evaluation. You've already decided. For a few numbers of you, probably you're just deciding as of the moment. But what I love here is sometimes it might be too harsh for you and for yourself. But then again, what you want here is to be, you know, you want to also forgive, not just the other person, but also yourself. With the Two of Swords here, the Chariot. Now, you're going to surpass whatever the challenges you have. In the Knight of Swords, if you're going to leave someone here, your person's going to come back real fast. So your person cannot live without you, that's for sure. You're the only person who's giving them this kind of love. You might be connecting here with Cancer, or has a Cancer placement in their chart, or you have a Cancer placement in your chart. Of course, Leo, or has a Leo placement in their chart, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. Scorpio, or has a Scorpio placement in their chart, or you have a Scorpio placement in your chart. Libra, or has a Libra placement in their chart, or you have a Libra placement in your chart. But this is your reading. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you're okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there's a link in the description box. Click that link. You'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video and your next video will be a full reading. So Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. See you on the next reading. Goodbye.